Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to repair the C0035, the C0045 wheel speed sensor failure on your Chevrolet Silverado and Tahoe or your GMC Sierra and Yukon. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is on this vehicle it had a C0040 code. What I've been noticing is when people install the leveling kits, this one's got an upper leveling kit on it. You have a lower kit here. What I've been finding is this harness right here is being pulled out. And if you look right here, this is where the rim has been rubbing on the wheel speed sensor harness. And it's actually rubbed a hole into the wiring, and that's what's causing this code. So that's why we're going to go ahead and change this wheel speed sensor. First, let's go ahead and remove the harness all the way up until right here. You can do this job without removing the caliper and the brake rotor, but as easy it is to take these things loose, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But first, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect it all the way down to here. This is our connector right here at the top. You're gonna want to lift this red clip up. Sometimes if they get dirt in them, they can be a little bit aggravating. Go ahead and push it in the center, slide it out. Slide this out. Now this is actually the clip I was talking about where it slid out. Somebody, when they took this, they let it hang on this clip, and that's what's actually pulled it out this part and caused the failure. All right, now that we got the harness loose from the control arm and the connector, we're gonna go ahead and take the caliper loose. Anytime you take a caliper loose, when you get back in the vehicle, you need to make sure that you pump the brakes before you try to leave. If you don't, you won't have any brakes. Another thing is, you never want to let the caliper hang down onto the hose. It can cause a failure there. So let's go ahead, remove the two 18s, holding it in. Is we're going to just set it up on top here like this for now. Let's go ahead and remove our T30 and remove the caliper, or excuse me, the rotor. Once we get that loose, we're going to go ahead and take this 3/16 out. All right, once we got that, take a crow's foot, stick it underneath the sensor here, slide it up, and slide it out. All right, with our new harness, you can see right here where this piece is actually connected. It comes off of this, and that's what actually causes the failure. So we're gonna go ahead and stick the wheel speed sensor through. Put it back in. All right, we're going to go ahead and install the bolt, the Allen bolt here to hold the wheel speed sensor in place. We're going to go ahead and torque it. The torque spec for that is 115 inch-pounds. Okay, we're going to go ahead and install our rotor. Once we got our rotor installed, let's go ahead and install our caliper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start the bottom bolt. Then I'm going to take red Loctite and I'm going to put it on the top bolt. Then I'm going to take the bottom bolt back out. I'm going to put red Loctite on the bottom bolt. then I'm going to tighten them down. We have those tightened down. We're going to go ahead and torque them. The torque spec on these are 170 foot-pounds. Just like that. Now that we got that torqued down, let's go ahead and install our harness. Make sure everything's lined up in the proper spot. And you're almost done. Make sure, it is very important to pump the brakes anytime that you remove the caliper off your vehicle. If you don't, when you go to pull off, you won't have any brakes. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And as always, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Click that subscribe button. Help me help you. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, or click one of these other videos wherever they are. Thanks again for watching.